Okay, ready, go. Okay, ready, go. Go. What I see is your grip is a strong grip, and so your right arm is straightened like this, and also the hands are located this side quite a bit here, and then your left hand is holding the club like this. So the left hand is coming in like this, and this is typical for lefties. I don't know why 9 out of 10 has this strong grip in this posture.
Some right hand on that 9, so.
Could be, but those who are hitting the ball, left-handed, 9 out of 10 uses this posture. But in the right-handed swing, we see a lot more varieties. But in the left-handed swing, pretty much 9 out of 10 have this. And I don't know why still. It's just my observation, but eventually I may have to do a study of this. But now the problem is, to maintain that posture, your lead arm is really straight here. The right shoulder is high up here. Oh, there's camera there. So then what happens is, so this is straight up here, the shoulder is up. Your hand is holding it like this. When the hand is in this position, there's only one way to do the backswing, which is bring this low here. Because with this, you don't want to go like this. Then the face is going that way. So, and then also you cannot further turn this way, the backswing.
Right.
So when you're holding it here, the only way you can do is just going flat like this. So your backswing becomes flat. For the right-handers here, depending on how you hold it, if it's this, then even if you are bringing up, still the hands are going this way, right? Or you can have more this way. Yeah. So there are different ways to do the backswing. But when the dominant hand is holding the club this way, always you have only one way to do it, going flat here. And typically backswing becomes short. And then all the way down naturally, it tends to be outward. The swing plane tends to be outward because you're starting from this position.
Right.
The trail side shoulder is low. From here, you're going to swing this way.
I get a lot of push face, a lot.
So in your case, the same thing. It is always difficult to visualize this in the lefty swing, but if the head is aligned this way, then you go this way here, always the left shoulder is low, you go to this position. And from there, you're coming flat here, mainly spin, about the vertical spin this way. So swing becomes flat. And also because this was flat on this side, you tend to let the club go that way. So if it has a reasonable impact, then it will go to the right, to the left, to your left. And sometimes when you try to fix it, then you have a low hook.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the timing has to be perfect when I turn it over to get it to go
Yeah,
straight.
yeah. So you're currently using spin motion dominant pattern. You have to swing around like this. So that's why your lead leg cannot do much. You are just turning this way here. If you look at the leg position, you cannot really kick the ground and throw.
Okay.
Support your body. Because you start from low here, and you're trying to turn low. Again. So, you're turning your spin, and then if you look at your leg position, going like this. Instead of key. And also in this one here, when you have a swing like this, then your dominant side, left side, is coming in quite a bit there. Try to hit the ball with your dominant side. So your lead side cannot do much.
Okay.
So this is the problem with this kind of swing pattern. this is coming in. Try to see. Now let's go to the down the line view. Go. The path, look at the path here. Initial backswing path here was flat here. And then later you know that you cannot go this way any further and you start lifting this. And also, in this one here, you will see tendency of a stuck left elbow here. So because you start the flat here and then lift the belt all the way down, this is coming down here, the stuck elbow. When you swing like this, then you have to throw the club head or to your left. So the ball goes to the left here. The ball goes outward. And your body is already turned quite a bit this way here.
Right.
And stuck elbow here. With this, the swing plane is outward. You let the ball go
Okay.
outward. That's what happens. So particularly at this position here, if you look at your body posture here, the right arm and the chest here. The right arm is here, you are just simply turning like this. Turning instead of letting it go. So you have to speed up here and then eventually after the impact you have to let it go here. The right arm should go this way, but you keep turning here, and then with this left elbow stuck here, turning this way. So when we progress from here, right shoulder keeps leading, body turns quite a bit here, and then finally bring this up. So first in this case, you have to play with the hand position, initial grip here, instead of holding here. It gives you the feel of your really, the strong, connection between the hands and the club here. However, if this is in this position, you don't have that much to do here. Okay. This dictates how you move in the back. You have to go, you start flat. And then eventually when you cannot go any further, then you try to lift it. So you have a two-stage actually.
Okay.
Instead of from here and directly going to a certain position here.
Okay.
And then from there, and then throw and then turn this way. Rather go flat and then lift this. Then when you start the downswing, the right arm is right next to your chest here. And you're just turning, dragging like this with elbow stuck.
Right.
So you have to let the arms go in. Throw.
Okay.
So again, you have to experiment with your hand position.
Okay.
This causes a lot of issues throughout your entire swing. So you can play with the different hand positions. But more importantly, let's try to first mobilize your right arm, your lead arm a little bit. Currently, your lead arm is quite passive. It just stays close to the body and then you're just dragging it. That's why the trail side is stuck here. So try to play with this rope here. And the goal here is to have almost like a snapping action here, and then let the rope go like this. Just using the right arm. And then so for stability, put your left hand on the upper arm here. So this will limit the right arm motion to a certain extent. But what you need to feel is really having this snapping action, and then let the end of the rope thrown.
Okay.
And then let's try to have a bit higher hand position in the back there, and also go a bit flatter on this side. Here you see, when you initially raised your hand, what happened was hand went lower here and then you lifted it.
Oh, wow.
Instead, just to throw the rope this way, throw and then go to this position straight. Here's a highway, not a detour.
Okay.
It's too easy. The rope is, you need to maintain good tension. In order to control the rope motion really well, you need to have good tension here.
Okay.
So that means, if I do this with my left hand here, throw up, firstly. And from there, swing, 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 swing. So you need to have a good supination motion of the forearm and then throw, snap it. To give good speed to the rope. In general. And then downswing, turn this way more, turn this way more. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. And then instead of using just the arms, currently what you're doing, you're really cautious in using the arms here, but use your legs to try to turn and throw, turn and throw. Really, really snap it this way. So that way you can let the end of the rope go ahead of your hand here, right? Now, have the similar feel here. This is the light wish stick here, the same thing. When you snap it fast, then it will give you a wish sound. And then turn the body this way. Do not let it go that way. You have to bring it this way. Keep it a bit shorter, keep it a bit shorter.
Which way?
To make it a bit easier, just hold it in the middle.
Oh.
Yeah. A little bit easier. And then the goal is to throw the white ball around. Turn the body more, use the legs and then turn. So that way, by combining the body turn here and then letting it go, you will be able to bring the club more this way, either toward the target or slightly this way, not that way. Okay. But in order to adjust this whole thing, then you have to go a bit higher in the backswing, and then turn this way. Go higher and then bring this a bit lower on this side and turn.
So is it still not going high enough? Yeah. It's hard for me to get the feel going up here.
It is because, so let's go to the top. It is because, where do you have your weight at this point?
It's actually on my front foot. We'll see.
You have to stand on the treadmill here. Yeah. And then give a little bit of reverse pivot. Then you can go to that position easily. Without changing the hand motion much, by changing the way you move your trunk, we can achieve higher position. And then currently your hip is traveling backward too much. Instead of turning pelvis that much, try to have the image of not turning the pelvis. Just to try to bring the hip up. Oh, just up, like this. And then this is what you need. And then you have to have a more force act on the left side. Okay? So by changing the way you turn your trunk here. So if I do this right hand here, if my upper body goes like this, by shifting my pelvis this way and then spinning here, then hands are low here. Same position. If I move the pelvis away from the target, then turn this way here, then the same hand position relative to the trunk, but now hand is high.
Okay.
So it all depends on how you move the trunk. So instead of lifting the hands, try to change the way you move your trunk and then achieve a bit higher hand position. From there, go a bit low on this side.
And still focus on moving my hips here.
So in order to bring your left shoulder a bit higher in the backswing, then you should not let your hip going backward too far.
Okay.
If the hip travels backward, then you are collapsing here, and you have over rotation.
Okay.
So you almost have the image of not turning that way that much.
Uh-huh. There's a lot to think about.
So bring the hands higher without just lifting the hand, but rather by changing the way you move your trunk. One way to do that is use the momentum. Instead of trying to go to that position, always have a continuous motion. If you throw this, automatically the stick goes here. Regardless of how you do this, if you throw, it'll go here. So you have to use the momentum of the motion instead of try to go to certain posture.
Right.
No posture-based approach here. Try to use the momentum, continuous motion.
I feel like mine's turning a lot.
And still always in the backswing, you just try to go to a certain body position and then try to bring this here. But try to throw and then just move the white ball. If your goal is to move the white ball here, okay, by throwing the club and then here, the white ball should be here.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Okay.
If you can bring the white ball here, then your body motion will adjust automatically,
Okay.
gradually. So throw the white ball around and then go to that position. Yeah, and from there, let it go. Yes. The backswing is a bit too cautious. Just give one good, one part of it, actually. Okay. Yeah, so always when you practice, it's not about the body posture. It's about what you are doing with the device. The goal is to move the end of the device correctly. So you have to pay attention to the motion of the end point.
Okay.
And then you have to assume certain body posture to promote that. Okay, make it a bit continuous. So make one continuous motion, backswing to downswing. Now let's use both hands. But you have to, instead of going this way here, bring the hands a bit more toward the center here instead of going left side, right side here. And then keep it like almost you're shaking hands. And then with that, you can easily move the white ball around this side. Again, the focus should be the white ball motion. The backswing is still too cautious. Have it more active. Use the right leg. When you use the right leg actively, then you'll be able to bring this faster.
The right leg?
In the backswing.
The right leg? Or the-
Left leg. Your trail leg. Do the backswing more actively. Give me your fastest backswing. And it's okay to go really far down in terms of the white ball motion.
Okay.
And then in doing that, have the feel of letting it go, snapping the wrist instead of spinning around. Okay. So
snapping the wrist. Okay.
to the motion should be something like this. So instead of try to turn the la like this is your
Yeah.
swing. Instead, hear the whoosh sound here. Instead of just a turning around here, you have to let the wrist go, snap. Still in the backswing, still you're just a turning. In the backswing, try to push the ground with the left leg. There will be active backswing. So give me really high pitch whoosh sound on the way down. Okay. Really high pitch whoosh sound. And try to snap it and then let go. Okay, now let's go to the rope swing again.